man. Wanna try to tell you how you supposed to be doing you, man.
Youngins on the track, ho.
Forget their opinions, they are not valid to me.
Ain't not for real, straight up.
Really outside, I'm who they trying to be.
They trying to beat me straight up.
We buying for keys, y'all goofies be signing the lease.
Hey man, we ain't leasing that.
Can't teach you the game, but no, I can't do it for free.
Never that.
Forget their opinions,
Yeah.
they ain't even winning.
Straight up, man.
Yeah,
They don't need be doing nothing, but got
Straight
so
up.
much to say you did.
forget their opinions,
Forget them.
they ain't even winning.
They ain't even winning, man.
Yeah.
Wanna try to tell you how
Yeah.
you supposed to be doing
Straight
you,
up.
man.
Lanes be taking them L's, trying to tell the next man how to rock. You ain't from the block, boy, you need to stop. You ain't in the street, you invest in stocks. You a Waffle House cook, you don't cook no rock. Flexing too hard, about to get yourself raw. Keep it real, boy, you grew up in cars. You was part of the band, not part of the mob. Boys be flexing like both flip machines. Water boy, you ain't part of the team. Pouring no tussing, that sword was lean. Bought you some drywall, swore was clean. Roll up a skimp, they swear that they cheat. Got them a bad, now they swear that they beat. Swear that they cool, but they really be screech. Swearing she thick, girl, that ain't no peach. I always do it big, never do little. Gold on me, looking like I'm George Kittle. These rappers monkey, so they stay in the middle. Claim real, we be talking on pillows. Stay solid, yeah, I'm always 10-toed. Haters gon' hate, you know how it goes. The game is sold, boy, not to be told. Don't trust most, they don't follow the code. Forget their opinions, they are not valid to me.
Ain't not for real, straight up.
Really outside, I'm who they trying to be.
They trying to beat me straight up.
We buying for keys, y'all goofies be signing the lease.
Hey man, we ain't leasing that.
Can't teach you the game, but no, I can't do it for free.
Never that.
Forget their opinions,
Yeah.
they ain't even winning.
Straight up, man.
Yeah,
They don't need be doing nothing, but got
straight
so
up.
much to say you did.
Youngins
Forget
on
their
the track,
opinions.
ho.
they ain't even winning.
They ain't even winning, man.
Yeah.
Wanna try to tell you how
Yeah.
you supposed to be doing
Straight
you,
up.
man.
Fuck all opinions, that's energy wasted. I know it's a given, them niggas won't give it, but fuck it, I take it. Be damned if I listen to a nigga alive or barely living. Some niggas just happy to say they surviving, my niggas go get it. I ride with the facts, you ride with opinions. You niggas is losing, my niggas be winning. You running your mouth, we running them stats. Chasing the cheese, but you chasing the rats. Taking the game and ain't giving it back. Chasing the champions, give me the belt. Easiest thing I ever did was fuck around and be myself. Try it. Custom fit, they wanna buy the shit. Baddest bitch in the same drip. Flying through in a spaceship. Stars get struck like a bait kid. Rapping about murders and you ain't did it. Heard your man took you in the bitch, you was scared, you wasn't even with it, so why do you spit it?
Forget their opinions, they are not valid to me.
Ain't not for real, straight up.
Really outside, I'm who they trying to be.
They trying to beat me straight up.
We buying for keys, y'all goofies be signing the lease.
Hey man, we ain't leasing that.
Can't teach you the game, but no, I can't do it for free.
Never that.
Forget their opinions,
Yeah.
they ain't even winning.
I just don't think it's fair that you charge me 25% interest on the money that you loan me when you already take 30% out of my check. You know, I ain't got no G-string and I ain't out there making no tips. You know.
When was this stripping game, partner? Who you ain't got to? All you do is spin record. That's all you do. Who you think it is? DJ Quick? Huh?
I ain't saying
Kick and free?
I didn't say
Huh? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker.
Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny. Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny.
Heard I'm too old for this shit, baby, I'm too cold for this shit. MCQ, I'm too slow for this shit. IP, JD front row, had a snotty nose in that bitch. Had no whip, salute to Gator, man got drove to that shit. Just dry, no last CD, spring sips froze in that bitch. Just trying to grow up, now I'm connecting, motherfucker. And guess who the plug? Elevated like fuck the hate, I'm just showing love. Gotta run through your veins like blood, blood, blood. Bitch, I'm running through the game with the 40 like Mike for the bucks. If we ain't talking no change or bucks, I don't get no fuck. Yeah, I know your dame, they all the same, they just bust. For the runs, they get a rush like Reggie Bush.
Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny. Running through the game like I'm doing cross country. I don't even speak that language if you ain't talking no money. I ain't trying to make no friends stop talking about you living. Gone with all that cap and swear to God these niggas funny.
Straight to business, little nigga. Ain't shit funny. Why you acting like children, little nigga? All that loud talking, his like women, little nigga. Had a vision, little nigga. Let's go. Yeah. Hold on, give me a minute. Nigga, give me a minute. Yeah. Real life ain't giving no gimme. This ain't a gimmick, nigga. This is me, man. Motherfucker Emmy. Fuck all that. Yeah. I'm in the field, nigga, 14 inches. Flag on him. Nigga call slide scrimmage. Yeah. You know the drill like a motherfucker dentist. Yeah. Point blank period like the end of a sentence. Yeah. Period.
Yo, Worthy Risers. My bad. What's up, friend? How you doing? How you feeling, bro? Y'all know I'm doing all the production, pressing the buttons, sending texts, sharing the live. If you on the live and you don't mind. Larry, what's up, bro? How you feeling, bro? Hey, if you don't mind, share the live. We'll have some feminine energy in the building. I'm supposed to have a guest. We talked earlier and last night. They should be entering the chat soon. Yeah, shout out to y'all though for being in here with me. I see I got some people on YouTube land right now. Y'all see I be trying to do I be thriving and do shit a little differently. So yeah, I'm running this also on YouTube and just one page on Facebook. That's my friend right there, man, Paris. Real talented brother, good energy. Y'all check him out if y'all not following him. If y'all from my city, y'all know who he is. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube as well. So actually, since you said that, I need to go share the link from the YouTube to the Facebook. Again, I don't got like no production team, so I'm pressing the buttons. You know, my anxiety moving fast. I'm gonna send an invite to BK, but I also know this is Mother's Day weekend, so everybody don't really got the time. I'm surprised that this person got the time, but you know, that's pretty dope. This is one of my favorite females in the city right now, Big Sis. But yeah, I'm definitely on YouTube, bro. We working. You feel me? Hold on, let me find it. I gotta pull it up, share it. You gotta be your biggest supporter. You gotta be your biggest fan. You gotta love yourself when nobody else do. It's true. I got a dope ass woman on my team. I know she love me, but I still gotta love myself more than she love me. You know, if you don't love yourself, then hell alone. You see that shit all up in her? I love this hat, man. Shout out to Chevy. Shout out to Mr. Weaver. He made this for me, man. If y'all need any of these pieces, like the pixel pieces that you see me wearing, and this joint, he knitted it, man. He pretty dope with it, man. Y'all get with him. But hold on, I'm sharing my live. Like I said, if you don't mind, share the live. I'm waiting on my guests. I'm finna actually reach out to BK. So you know, on Wednesdays, if you don't know, make sure I can see all the comments. Teach you how, bro. You can come be a part of the show with me. We can build together. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second. This is my guest. I'm finna turn the music back on. Well, let me mute this. Hold on 1 second. Say it again, sis. What is it saying when you get the?
Say to join the broadcast, edit your browser setting to allow StreamYard to access your mic and camera.
And so we trying to figure out what you should press. Is it giving you options to send you to the settings or anything?
Nope, it ain't giving me no options. Ain't giving me no options.
Hold on, let me see. Let me go to my settings. But yeah,
Wait a minute. Hold on. It may be going. Hold on. Damn.
because it ain't. I ain't never had that trouble. But hey, you guys, bear with me. Shut Alive. We finna get sis in here.
It's just telling me to enter without a mic or a cam. I can't do that.
It's well. See what happens when you enter without a mic or a camera.
Okay, let me see what happens when I enter without a mic or a camera.
I'm finna play some music for y'all if y'all don't mind. See, yeah, you just entered. Now you gotta connect.
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see if it gives. I see some stuff at the bottom.
All right, I'm finna play some music for y'all. Y'all give me a second. We'll be right back.
I think I'm here.
I'm gonna be a little professional. I'll play some music. I'm finna mute myself. What's up, sis? I got us live. We already live and queued up. I thought I was playing music the whole time. I had it muted.
Let me see my mic because I sing. You sound real low. You sound real low to me.
Let me move up. Can you hear me? Do I sound better? I'm trying to get my angles.
No.
Turn your volume.
I can hear you. It's just very low.
Yo.
Damn, low. Yeah.
Hold on. Let me ask people that's watching on the live. I got to shut it live again. I know they done left out. I thought I had the music queued up or whatever. I had about 4 or 5 people in. I'm gonna shut it live. Can you hear me to the point where you can adjust, or did you turn your volume up on your phone?
Yeah, mine's is all the way up. It's difficult hearing. I hear you speaking, but it's very difficult articulating your words.
Hold on, let me see what's up with my mic. Edit audio avatar. No. I ain't never had this problem. They usually can hear me. So you want to maybe go out and come back in and try it again?
Yeah, let me try that Worthy and see if that helps.
Okay, cool. As you see, I got Big Six gonna be on here with us. It's Friday, Feminine Energy Friday. I'm gonna send an invite to BK. I'm gonna wait for her to join to see if she gonna pop in here. It might have been the fact that I had the music playing again. I'm doing all this production behind my anxiety. I'm gonna stop claiming that though, but it's real. Yeah, all the comments, I done missed hella comment. What's up, Paris? Barely. Different numbers, definitely. So I need you guys to share it. I need y'all to share the live so we can get some folks in here. Let's just popped in. Hopefully she can hear me. I'm gonna pull her back up on the screen. See. What's up, sis? Can you hear me? Do I sound better now?
Yep, I can hear you real good.
Okay. I'm gonna turn this music down. This a lot. This is why you need a production team. This is exactly.
You got that right. What we talk about.
Yeah, this is exactly why you need somebody back there telling you to cut, giving you the time. I'm just blessed that I could use all my six senses. I heard we got more of them, but my six senses all work correctly.
Real talk. It all helps.
Worthy Risings, big sis. How you feeling?
I'm doing good. I ain't got no complaints. You know, if I was woke up to the day, that means I'm already equipped to deal with everything in it. You know.
You was woke up for the
Thank
day. Shit. This is Big Lex, y'all. This is a Friday female takeover. Good feminine energy in the building. I just use my platform for its purpose to build people, to just show people that we human as well. I get the pleasure of having a legend, a GOAT, a gatekeeper, all the above. A lot of people don't actually know who you are. They may know
Absolutely.
of you, may know of
Yeah.
you. You've been moving and grooving. This ain't like an interview. This is definitely just
Yeah.
share, but we want to feel
Absolutely.
people in on who you are. I know you go by Big Lex now, but you was formerly known as Lady Lexus of CCA.
Yeah.
Free CCA and
Yeah.
all guys. Got dope energy. We had a convo last night. Ain't the first time we had one. I know all your family, well, most of them. Great energy.
Yeah.
I do music with your brother. We working on a project as well. But from your mouth to their ears, tell us a little bit about yourself before we get into just a little Q&A back and forth.
Well, coming from Gary, Indiana's first lady. When I say first lady, I'm just speaking on first lady to do it in the music, in the hip hop industry from where we're from. I just been grinding my way through life and learning why I'm grinding and taking all the life lessons and applying them to better my life and those connected to me. I don't come from a musical background, but for some of you who don't know, I came from Concord affiliated, not even from Concord. They just saw something in me and began to cultivate it. And I began to just continue to mold it and been connected to some great people to see those things in me that I possess and my gifts and talents. So fast forward into now, I'm a healthier me, I'm a better me, I'm a healed me, a revived me. But all those transitions that I had to go through to get to this was all necessary. So I'm a woman in a good place, a woman with healthy energy, and that's always going to bring positivity. And if we ain't doing that, what we talking about? We ain't talking about that. You can't even talk to me. You know, we're not talking about something that's going to build each other up, what we talking about. So Big Lex is just a healed version of Lady Lex. And I'm loving where I am right now in my mind. I'm loving where I am in my creativity. And I'm loving where I'm going. I'm loving where I'm going. And I give God all the praise, honor, and glory. What we talking about?
Man, you talking about something. I'm gonna say that. I want to make sure I say hey to my wife again, because she definitely.
Hey, Queen.
She had to travel to the boot. She's handling some business. I decided to stay home and just work on myself, because I feel like it's some things I need to just do better as a man, as a spirit, as a leader, as a follower, all the above. Yeah. And it's funny that I got you here, because through you describing yourself, you talked about your journey. What it sounded like, you talked about the different lives you live. We constantly get the chance to evolve and be something better, something more purposeful for other people, and you show
Absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
Whether it's Lady Lexus from CCA, I'm sure that wasn't easy, being one of the first female rappers, pioneers. Again, you could be considered similar to Ashana or that sorts, and some may frown upon it, but it's real. If you were part of the hip hop culture where we from, you one of those. You're a pioneer. You sat and jousted with men. I want to use certain words, but I know you have certain energy. You got a certain crowd that evolves around you, so I won't. But how has it been adjusting from that stage, that platform, to just this strong image that ain't got nothing to do with music? Like, your messages don't even got nothing to do with your talent right now. Even from the Eddie campaign to your Sunday lives and how you just motivate the women and you're able to build and make people conversate, because black folk don't like to conversate no more.
Yeah, absolutely. It was an easy transition for me, and I believe it was an easy transition for my fans and the people who follow me, because I've always given people who I am. You just don't get to experience every element of me at the same time, because like I say, I am human. I go through life. I go through trials and tribulations, setbacks, letdowns, and all of that. So while I'm going through those transitions, I'm learning. But while I'm learning, I am being 100% true to who I am. So the people know me for who I am. So what they see, they're just seeing different levels of creativity unfold. And I believe that's because I'm in a healthier place. I'm in a healed place. So that creativity can flow. When you press down with so many things in this life, real life situations, I go live every Sunday, but baby, my whole life is alive. What we talking about? My whole
what
life
time you
is
go
alive.
live on Sundays? What time you go live on Sundays? So people
7
know?
o'clock. 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, Doing It by Faith with your girl Big Legs, the platform where we build, motivate, and encourage. And if you ain't doing that, you can't come over here. What we talking about? And that's why I established this platform, because we need more of this. We need more building and encouraging. So to make a long story short, I believe the transition was very easy for me and very easy for my fans and the people who follow me, because I've always gave them exactly who I am. Exactly who I am. Just a different place in life, but they always get exactly. They know I'm going to encourage. They know I'm going to talk about God. They know I'm going to motivate. They know I'm going to encourage. You know, if I'm not doing that, I shouldn't even be opening up my mouth. What we talking about? You know, so
is that one of your mottos? What we talking about? Is that?
Yeah, it's one that I live by every day. What we talking about? It's like, why do we even need to entertain any further conversation if it's not building, inspiring, encouraging, supporting, motivating? What we talk about? Why do we need to carry on with a conversation? Why?
We got somebody asking in the comments, Queen, AM or PM when you do your live?
AM or PM? I'm so sorry. It is PM. 7 PM Central Standard Time.
See, now what we doing is here we building villages, a community, whatever you want to call it. We founding our tribe. This is not a selfish platform or space. I'm just trying to navigate everybody to good people, good energies. I may not even be for everybody, vice versa.
Absolutely.
But if we can do that and help motivate people, because like I say, we all human. We all got that God in us, but we still got that human in us too. And
absolutely,
like myself, I found myself in a rut. She was one of the people that reached out, and her purpose, she didn't really even reach out because of me just publicly saying I'm going through a thing. She was reaching out to let me know that are we going to do the show. And we was able to just back and forth, good energy. And I believe in her. I believe in you beyond some music stuff. I think you're a good speaker, a good leader. I think in the future we're gonna see you lead more in the forefront, much more than what you're doing now. And that's just me talking from my spirit. This ain't scripted. That's not no stuff I thought about saying to you in between. So.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I come in alignment with it, baby. I come in agreement with it.
You got one of your raps, well, one of your lines that I remember I'm touchy on when it comes to music. I know you say you covered or you walking in grace or walking in faith. And I mean, you was actually performing it. So I felt it. I felt the energy. Yeah. I felt like you believed it. So I believed it. When is this music dropping? This ain't no rap channel, but you know, you are a rapper, artist. When is your music coming, and what projects do you have coming in the future?
Well, I got a lot of things that I'm working on right now. My hand is kind of like in the pot of several things at one time. And I'm just trying to create. Let me take it back. Give me my word back. I ain't trying to do nothing. I am creating a balance to balance it all out so that it all makes sense. So just dropping music just to be dropping music. No, that's not it. is having a planned structure behind it. You understand what I'm saying? So that your whole brand makes sense. So as excited as I am and ready to drop music, I have so much stuff that is worked on, ready to go, but it has to make sense for my whole entire life. Because when you drop a project, it is other work ethics that has to go behind that. And my life has changed dramatically within the last 6 months. I just need to continue to create a balance on making the best decision that's best for me. But to answer your question and put a date on it, just keep staying tuned in.
Well, if we get more people to support, not that you're local, but where you from when I say it, if we get more people who grew up with you, was in the sandbox, to be more publicly supportive of the situations, then we would need money. But as artists coming from where we from, we don't get treated like we should or appreciated, shall I say. Your music is just as good. Back in the day, I hate to compare you to somebody, but growing up, you always compare your local artist to a global, and I always, that's Mia X. That's not Mia X, And again, if we support each other, we promote, that don't even cost money. The things that we know, and we talked about this last night. So I hope to be a pillar when it comes to that. I see the Eddie Melton campaign. Congratulations to Eddie Melton. He won. I guess we obviously got to be ready for Eddie. Baby. Yeah. I'm not really a political person. I didn't know who you were until that point. What was
I am not. I'm not a political person. I was just walking into my calling. You asked me something last night. Why are you running from your calling, Lex? Or when did you? Something to that. Paraphrase it. I know what we were talking about.
When did you stop running from your calling?
Yeah. You said that, and it's not a run. It's just placing myself in position where I know I need to be. And remember, I'm human. I go through shit too. I go through shit in life. I go through bad days and trials and stuff like everybody else. So it's just me creating a balance for everything that I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, But I was never into politics. But what I do know is before the opportunity came to me, I was already unctioned by the Holy Spirit to reach out to Melton to do a song for his campaign. Before any of it came about, I didn't do it. It came back around a couple months later. The opportunity presented itself. I already knew I had to do it from the beginning, but what life had dealt me, I had to do that first. You understand what I'm saying? What we talking about? But when it came back to me, I knew it was for me to do. I'm not into politics, never have been. And I didn't even know all the details of the intel that I was going to be getting myself into once I entered it.
It was a lot going on.
Tell me about it. It was more than just putting up a live or putting up some posts or doing a song. No, baby. I got down to the groundwork of the groundwork. And someday.
Not to cut you off, sis. I'm gonna do that a lot, but I feel like that's a conversation when people are going back and forth. You've, with that being said, you put your face card on his face card. A lot of you guys, we talk about this often on my podcast. I have another speaker on the panel, BK. So we talk politics, spirituality, things like that. We definitely talked about all the artists in the city backing him. Again, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have mixed feelings for some reason, but when it comes to certain energies like you, yourself, Nookie, I'm like, this has to be a good guy. These people wouldn't lead us to no lions or nothing. So I'm just putting that out there. You have definitely vouched for him. So we all hoping and praying that he does what he's supposed to do for us. And I'm in here 100%. I know I'm like a wild card when it comes to our community or our city, but I think that I create and carry a lot of positive energy, and also I can deal with a different area and crowd of people. My people are not necessarily your people, and vice versa. We can just mix.
Yeah. And you know what? My people don't have to be your people, and your people don't have to be my people. But long as I'm supporting you, my people gonna support you. Because what it is a piggyback. If my people mess with me and they rock with me and I'm rocking with James, they gonna rock with James, But we have to get to that place where we support each other, where we get behind each other and back each other up. It's gonna cross me. It's gonna cross me. You understand what I'm saying? And we can't be in a place where we're afraid or fearful of someone obtaining first before us. He did it first. He doing this. Get your ass off that and keep your ass on you and what God got you doing and where your life is going. Quit
What we talking
focusing
about?
on what we talking about, baby. Quit focusing on where he at. You don't know what it took for him to get to where he at. What we talking about? You don't
And,
know what it took for him to get to where he at. But just get behind if you support him or her and you support, just get behind and support what we talking about.
It seems
Let
to
God do
be,
the rest.
it's hard for people to do that. I don't know why it's so hard, but I don't know if it's a slave mentality or doing my research in the genealogy, and they say it's passed down our
exactly what it is.
bloodline, and
Yes.
which is understandable. But if we could just
But when
again,
does
we
it
lead by
stop?
example.
When does it stop? When
When
does
we
it
do-
stop?
When we do this, when we speak up as true leaders, and we say, you know what, we got to support each other. Go support her. She's not taken away from me, and I'm not taken away from her or him or them. It's not a competition when it comes to us. We should compete with the outside entities if we're going to
Absolutely.
be in the competition or the higher ups in the manner of we trying to build. And again, your energy is not that of somebody who seemed like they're chasing clout. Not to me. That's been my problem. Like I've had the platform, but I've been fighting with it. Like I got the platform for the wrong reason. The reason I got the platform, but not realizing, man, it was a blessing. All these lessons are usually blessings. Not even usually.
It's always a blessing in the lesson. But my guy, you must obtain the lesson first. And some of us have to go back and get the lesson 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 100 billion damn times before we get the blessing. But it ain't no other way until you get the lesson. You ain't obtaining the blessing. Go back and get it again. Go back and do it again. If you didn't get it, go back and you're gonna go back and do it again. But at the end of the day, you your biggest enemy, James. I'm my biggest enemy. Big Lex is her biggest enemy. Period.
Me versus
Point blank.
Me versus me.
Me versus me.
We talked about this last night. I feel like can't nobody. I'm unfuckable right now at this point, but I'm fucking with myself by thinking too much.
Absolutely.
Like take off, do what you got to do. So a lot of times we think it's somebody else stop. It's really you. Is what
It's
you
you.
speaking. You
It's
even
you.
putting competition in the way of yourself because you thinking that you just gotta work the system. That's what these Caucasian folk have been doing since day one. They've been working the system. That's not a shot at them. They just been smart in certain areas. In some areas, they've been bad to us. You know what I'm saying? But we are emotional creatures. I know that. One is black people. Two is men. Two is 2023 with all the shit and the weed, the foods. And I hate to get on that type, but I'm on that journey. I'm down that rabbit hole. I'm eating different. I do consume and still smoke, but I'm even smoking different. I'm trying to read. I couldn't see myself sitting on the phone with nobody over an hour and conversing to the point where it's just so much motivation. And I used to not want, you don't want to hear that. You feel like you ain't got time for that. But what better with the shit you watching, some negative shit to talk about, or
and
like
it's too much to do. We got too much work to do. You know how many gifts lie dormant in you? You know how many nexus you got to get to? So how you gonna spend all this time and waste all this energy right here over here that ain't contributed nothing to your life, not just to your life, but to the lives of those that are connected to you? Because baby, your life ain't just your life. It's so many people's lives that are connected to your life. And
from
it's
the past
vital.
and future.
Yes. What we talking about? Generational curses being broken. It lies dormant in you. But if you distracted back, go ahead, hon.
I got a question. So when it gets to the me versus me point, is it like, I think it is, but I want to know your opinion. Is it like you almost done, and whatever energies that don't want you to get the, it's like, damn, this motherfucker finna get that glow. He finna get that Bruce Leroy glow. He finna do better for himself, for the people involved. The generational curse is finna get broke. Yeah. Because I feel like that's why I'm fighting that mentally. This curses can be broke, but motherfucker don't want it to be broke either.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what plays a key factor in it all? You. Remembering you and who you are and what you contribute. That's why you got to get back to spending more time with you, with yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Because when you got all this noise around you, sometimes you may forget, or sometimes you need to be reminded, or what have you. But you can't keep pouring and pouring and pouring and giving and pouring, and you not being poured back into. What we talking about, baby? You being depleted. Get somewhere and get yourself recharged. Get in the mirror, my girl, my ladies. Get in the mirror. Talk to yourself. Speak life to yourself. Encourage yourself. Not just my girl, but my guy. Get in the mirror. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You just need to get in the mirror and fix yourself. And you can't fix yourself until you spend time with yourself. You understand what I'm talking about? Until you get into a place where it's you pouring into you. Because ain't nobody gonna pour into you like you. What we talking about?
And if you're not pouring into
starts
yourself,
right there.
You got to figure it out. Like you gotta, even if you're not loving yourself, you gotta start now. No better time than the present. And I say that from a place of where I used to love others much more than I love myself. And it's not a selfish thing, but I feel like if you can't love you, you can't love nobody else. You can't.
Absolutely.
You can't provide for the city. You can't. So you see the love. I see the self-love when we talking.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. It's even a reminder. It doesn't mean that she's not going through nothing. That don't mean that like she could have woke up and had a bad morning. But this conversation could be the recharge, to go meditate. Sometimes you gotta shut your social media down.
Let me tell you, brother. Let me tell you, I did wake up with a different morning. And I ain't even gonna go off into it because I really don't care because it's over with. But what I'm talking about, this is the recharge. And this is what it takes to surpass those difficult things that you face, because we're going to face them day to day, all day. What we talking about? If it ain't today, this morning, it's going to be some tomorrow morning or next week morning. But you have to continue to pour into yourself. Continue to sow good seed into yourself. Because what if ain't nobody encourage you? What if ain't nobody popping up on your live? What if ain't nobody sending out a heart, a like, or a share? What if ain't nobody liking your music? What if you ain't getting none of that? What you gonna do? Lay down and die? What we talking about? No, go get in the mirror. That's what you do. Go fix yourself. Get in the mirror.
That's if that's what it's about, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
And you're doing it for the wrong.
I want to be completely honest with you. I fought with that this about 20 minutes into before our show. I'm like, do I go live directly from? I'm being honest, but it's not about clout. And do I go live from directly from my phone, which will allow all your fans, the whole Lady Lexus tribe, whoever fuck with you would, because your name gonna pop up. Like the way we doing it now, we doing it where it's like we recording it. People possibly don't even know you on my live. You not tagged on your, but I'm like, why? It's not about the clout. It's not about who sees it. It's about just getting that message out there, doing it the way you know you're supposed to do it, the way you setting up for it. You building something bigger than some numbers of, hey, look at me. I'm building like Larry is a one of many who have commented on my page here and there, just be like, you have motivated me, and it's astounding, but it puts you back into your mode. And then you don't know how many people he motivating because you the motivated him. But if you
it's a ripple effect.
Switch that formula up, you done messed up the organics and then the genuineness of it. So man.
Real talk.
I was going through a thing, man, and last night you like, again, one of many that helped me and remind me. Do you have any people that, like, social media wise, that you just go scan their page for maybe a motivational quote, a video here? Because we all get motivated by somebody. Maybe somebody needs to know who you surround yourself with, or just
I love E.T. Eric Thomas. I love E.T. Motivational speaker, great motivational speaker. He done got me out of a lot of dark places because he always gonna yell at you real loud like a drill sergeant and get up on it. You know what we doing? We can't stay right here. So I love his enthusiasm and his energy. And even when I didn't even feel like being motivated, it motivated me. So Eric Thomas, E.T. is at the top of my list. I love T.D. Jakes, Sarah Jakes, the girls. Look, it don't even matter. They at the top of my list. But whoever talking about something, that's who I'm listening to. Whoever talking about something, what we talking about? So if you talking about something, you got my attention. You got my attention.
See, hey sis, we they all want to know how I'm gonna tell you like this. This is what I'm gonna be doing. This is my thing. I want to build like a baby Motown or a bigger Motown from the Gary, because who could tell you how to go through life? There's somebody who lived in Gary and then made it out of Gary and is crossing the threshold of greatness that we all can, and they're asking, how can they see your show on Sunday? What we talking about? Well, what we gonna do is, and she may turn it down, but I'd be a fool not to offer my situation, my software, my platform, and I will run production from the back. But until then, she goes live every Sunday directly from her page. What's your page name so I can put it in the comments? But I want to run production.
First of all, let me reiterate something so we don't get too far. Why would I turn it down? Why do you feel I would turn it down? And you just projected some positive energy, something to help me out, something to support me, something to take me to the next level. Why do you think I would turn it down? You're right. And why would I even speak that negative energy over the situation? What are we talking about? You must think in the mirror this morning. Did you get in the mirror this morning? I'm in the mirror right now. I'm just not looking right. Let me clear that, because that's what I tell my folks. The live is nothing but a mirror. And although you talking to the people that's watching, you talking to yourself. So if you talking about some bullshit, if you presenting bullshit to the people, then you serving it right to yourself. So again, I gotta apologize. Yep, you're right. And it ain't even a check. And that's what real friends do. And real friends, how they support. They do not let their friends just go with this type of this combo. Because if I let it pass, that means I come in alignment with it. No, I don't agree with nothing about it. It is a motivational talk. It is an insight to think about something real quick. Why would I say no? And everything that you just distributed was good. And that's what a lot of us are missing now. We have the talent. We have the conversation, the gift of gab. We're missing the production. We're missing the teamwork. It's a lot of us doing it by ourselves that shouldn't have to do it by ourselves. So I've reached out. I extended my arm. Me and Lex will be talking about this real soon behind closed doors, because she has a show, a dope show. Again, she has a vibe and energy that a lot of folks need from Gary that they could use. If the man don't work, you might want to put your hand in it. For real. Yeah. No joke, no pun intended, like no joking. I'm dead ass serious. I know I got it as well as a speaker. I feel like I'm scared though. I gotta stop that. You gotta do it by faith. That's why it's called faith, baby. You gotta do it by faith. You can do it scared, trembling, nervous, afraid, shaking in your boots, hair falling out, crying. Whatever. You just gotta do it. Do it. How would you ever know the outcome, my guy, if you just don't do it? You could be at the very brinks of changing your life and everybody connected to you by taking one step, Worthy. And when I say one step, I mean literally picking up your feet, taking one step. That's how close you could be to your life change. That's how close you could be to your purpose, to your destiny. What you gonna do? Tap out because you tagged? Because ain't nobody like it, because ain't nobody sharing, because ain't nobody giving a heart, because ain't nobody whatever, because ain't nobody tuning in on the live. What we talking about? You could be one step away from your breakthrough, and everybody that's connected to you, but you won't take that one step. What do you? And I need you guys. I love how everybody's commenting and writing. You know what I'm saying? Giving good feedback and energy. They loving you, Lex. You know that we definitely. I love y'all too. I love y'all too. Thank you for tuning in. I love y'all too. And also, it's always extended for you to come on the panel on Wednesday nights. We use this as practice as well for when we really hit the big time. Because it's a few good speakers from our city that really catch that vibe that just puts you in a place. I don't be wanting to, and I know it may sound like maybe I'm being selfish. I'd be scared to pour out all the way from the bottom of myself, because then I may seem like a hypocrite or something else. Who cares what it seems like? Either you gonna do this thing for yourself and do what you walk how you called to walk in, or you gonna do it for people. Yeah, what we talking about? Who cares what it looks like, what it seem like, get it from the mud, from the pits of your belly, and let it come out. Let me tell you something. When you die, you're supposed to die empty. Because everything that you was gifted with is supposed to come up out of you to bless somebody. Ain't that what your life for? Ain't that why you doing this? Don't you want to change lives? Don't you want to see people change, delivered, set free? Don't you want to see people walking in their calling? Well, what we talking about? You can't be scared to dig that stuff up out of your belly. You got to get it out. And when you begin to get it out, that's how you begin to operate more freely in who you are, exactly the way you are. It
gets nerve-wracking at times though when you know you're great. Some of us, some folk don't know they great, and that's a whole different situation. But some of us actually know, like, bitch, I'm the shit. So it's a little nerve. I can't speak for everybody else, but for me, when I know I got that shit, and I be stopping myself, whether it just be working a little harder or doing the homework, doing that. The groundwork, fuck that outside, what's inside the building all the way in the basement. It's a little nerve-wracking. It's like,
well, guess what? I need you to start doing it nerve-wracking. Just do it by faith. Just do it. I don't care. Let it be nerve-wracking, but just do it. James, you're not promised tomorrow. Worthy, you're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised to wake up to tomorrow. So you mean tell me you just gonna die with all that? You gonna die with all that goodness up in you? Somebody needed. Somebody needed to survive. Somebody needed to thrive. You're not promised to tomorrow, so you got to do what you can do while it's called to you to do it today. What we talking about? 1
second, sis. I'm gonna put myself on mute and take this call, and I'm gonna let you. I'm sorry, y'all. This is a client call, and I'm gonna put myself on mute for a second. It's not even. Hold on. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead and let them know. Give them your Facebook, all that good info. You got Instagram as well. And I want to say this as well. Us as entertainers, entrepreneurs, we got to start pushing the Instagram. Facebook ain't gonna last too long. And GI folk attention span ain't super strong. Go ahead and get them while it's good, y'all. Sis, you can type in your comments. It'll pop up. Your comments it'll pop up. Give them your social media while I turn my mic off for a second.
On Facebook is Kenneth Latasha Johnson. Doing It by Faith Live is every Sunday at 7:00 Central Standard Time. If you want to go to my YouTube, you can find me at Life with Big Legs. Instagram, everything. Instagram, what is that? Twitter, Snapchat, everything is _at Big Legs. But y'all tune in on Sundays at 7:00. Y'all, it's great dialogue that you do not want to miss. It's the platform where we build, motivate, and encourage. And if you ain't doing that, you can't come over here. What we talking about? So tune in. We be having some great dialogue. I have some great guests on there. And if I'm not educated enough, guess what? I'm bringing in the experts, meaning the people who've experienced it, the people who walk through it, the people who live through it. You know what I'm saying? I can get on and talk about Jailbound. I can speak of it from the woman who held a nigga down for 20 years. I can give you all that aspect, how it was. But what about the nigga who actually did the time? I got to bring him on because I didn't walk in his shoes. So y'all, we have a lot of great dialogue. And if I don't have the answer, best believe we're going to get the answer. But at the end of the day, we're going to walk away a little bit more wiser than when we came, what we talking about. So tune in every Sunday at 7:00, Facebook Live, Kenneth Latasha Johnson, 7 Central Standard Time, every Sunday. And it's just some good stuff. It's some good conversation. I'm learning while I'm on there. I'm growing, and I just want to continue to just utilize my gifts for God's glory, to help as many as I can, to encourage as many as I can. And I'm ready to go. I got to get to the next. I got too many nexus to get to. What we talking about? Too many nexus.
So we got comments. I'm gonna read some of them, sis. I definitely feel you on that, and that's why I brought you on here. I don't know everything, even though the energy and the spirit be in me, I don't necessarily know how to let it out quite yet. So I bring people like you who seem to do it. But so my homie Larry say, my job that I've been at for 6 years is closing by the end of the year. I honestly don't have a solid plan in place. I really want to do comedy. As crazy as that may sound. I guess you're asking how we feel, because we done talked about this before, Larry. I feel like you should do it. And comedy, it's like every other thing right now is it's different. You don't have to necessarily go into a comedy club and do stand-up. Social media is a platform where it's easy to take off. Actually, it's crazy because I got a friend that's funny as fuck, and I'm always pouring into him different ideas, but he never do them. And that's not a shot of nothing. It's just that he never takes advantage of, just like myself with a lot of the shit I do, which we got to start doing. We got to start taking advantage of this time. Because again, what you say, sis, tomorrow ain't promise.
Tomorrow ain't promise. Larry, you got to do it now. You got to do it now, Larry.
Do it while you working.
And guess what? Your job finna end at the end of the year. Come on. Create a plan.
Larry, use your job as a comedic punch. What you going
there
through?
We go.
Life is some of the most hurtful but funny shit. Because who better to laugh at your pain than yourself?
Yes,
so,
what we talking about.
And I'm kind of good with that. That's the thing where I'm at in life. I can help people a little bit more with their situation than my situation. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. Larry, you got to do it. Let's go, Larry.
Yeah, Sunshine, somebody, she said you do what feels the most natural to you. I'm gonna definitely have Sunshine on here one day. This is an individual that I met out here, and she's into all the charts and graphs when it comes to astrology and the signs and symbols. So I'm into it, but I don't think I go deep into anything. I don't let anything grasp me to where I just get overwhelmed because I don't want to be, whether it's church or the spirit. And that might be a problem. It might be something I need to work on.
I'm pretty sure with those areas in which we don't see perfection, we just keep working on them. That's it. Long as you're working on them, that's all that matters.
Larry said,
we can't be in a comfort zone. We gotta get uncomfortable sometimes. Larry, your job is about to get real uncomfortable, baby. Sometimes we gotta get real uncomfortable to be placed in a situation that we go forth in those things that are already in us. Because guess what? The gifts are irrevocable. They can't be taken away. They're a part of you already. They can't be taken away. They can be hindered if you don't utilize them, but the gifts are irrevocable. They can't be taken away.
My bad, Sunshine. She also is a business and career she does consultation for business and career. My bad. Larry said he need a team. We want a team, and you do need a team at the end of the day. But I think I know that when you go out searching for a team, it don't usually be what you need or what's going to be for you. You probably got to just stick to the script, stay organic, work by yourself until an individual who sees what you're doing and likes it and wants to add to your situation.
The team gonna come. But you got to do the work by faith. The team is going to come. All those things that you were seeking or that you need, as you begin to walk, they come. It's like picking up your jewels as you walking. That's going to come. Everything you need. First of all, you already equipped with everything you need if you want to get deep down into it. If the gift is unrevocable, meaning I'm already equipped with what I need. I just have to step out in faith and accomplish it and do it. And as you step back out in faith and accomplish it, go back and look at your life. Come on now, I quit playing crazy. Go back and look at your life. How many times that you didn't think you was going to make it through this because of this situation, but you made it through it. You made it through the situation because what? You stepped out and you just did it. What if you had never did it? Did nothing. Just sat there, complained, talked about it, cried, did it. Now, all that's necessary sometimes. You got to grieve. You got to embrace. You got to embrace the emotions, express the emotions, but you're not going to stay there. You ain't got no time to just stay there and lay there, you know? But you have to do this thing by faith. We've been walking by faith all our life. Every decision you make, everything you think to do and then go to do, what you think that's called? It's called faith. This walk is by faith. We've been doing it all of our life. You basically saying you got to grow through it, not go through it. Don't just go. You got to grow through it.
Your analogy last night was the drive through. You say, you go through, you pick up that order, you keep going. You don't sit there in a drive through. The plant take the rain, the storm, but it grow through it. It may even wither to the point where you think that plant is dead. But some of these plants actually just make it through that storm and blossom big. So you just got to believe. You got to get enough sunshine. I see the motivation and the love and networking, the sunshine. You got to go through the rain too, because the rain makes you grow. So that's the pain and all that other shit.
All necessary.
You got the sugar, the photosynthesis, but you want the real sugar. You want the genuine sugar, but you're going to have some fake sugar and shit. Larry, I could say this, and I'm saying it publicly, like on the live now. As far as the team, I can help you with certain ideas, bro. My mind works where I love to give ideas to other people. Now, whether they use them or not is usually on them, and they don't usually use them. Maybe I should use a lot of mine, but I'm with that. Just like I said, told sis, I would love to run production, like, and let's figure out how to make it complete. Where those cameras is bouncing from one face to the other. You even got the words. That's we only missing the showmanship now. Most of us missing the showmanship. As a kid, I used to hate the fact that I couldn't get people to just even I don't want to use names because I don't know what people was going through, but let's just say gatekeepers that came before me, whether they was opinionated about a career move, I never could get that, or just different options and different, opinions. But now I can get it when I'm almost there and I've done all this by myself. So I think we are an opinionated culture now, though. With how it is now, social media, you just tell somebody how you feel, they ain't gonna see you. You can duck them. But again, if it's opinion through love and motherfucker critiquing you, wanting you to do better, you shouldn't be mad about it. I just envious that type of shit. So absolutely.
Yeah, that's good, Worthy. Good.
You and I gotta ask, are you and Nook still dropping the project? What's going on with that? Because that Queen song was definitely on my head for some time. What's going on with y'all music?
We still have all the music that we done. We're both working on individual projects right now. When I say individual, meaning some things that came individually to both of us. So we just creating a balance with everything and just making everything make sense, And she has a lot going on. She has a big movie coming out with Shauna.
Lady C
and Lady C and Tifa. Yes. Shout out.
Yeah, cannot wait
can't wait to that drive. So she's working on that, and I'm supporting her in what she's doing. She's supporting me in what I'm doing, and God got us both, and that's what it is. And we're gonna keep going forward.
Ain't nothing like that. Two queens, two dominant queens. Actually, not two, because you did mention Lady C, Snapper, and Shauna. So that's four. Tifa, two. Like that's a big thing, man. Men can learn a lot from you all. We don't seem to be supportive of each other as we should. And again, this will get a lot of us over the hump way before a dollar would. So keep leading by example, sis, because I'm following my feminine energy be there. It's I want people to understand I'm not soft. Like I don't want you to fuck me over, but use me. Don't misuse me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had a couple misunderstandings with folks, just even this year, that because people think that I'm a face. I ain't gonna say unfortunately, but people are drawn to my energy. So I can take a product and people want to know about it. People want to purchase it. I want people to know that this is never been about me. This has always been about everybody else. I got to start being more selfish by myself, but this ain't. Hold on. Look, I'm doing one of my lives. What's up, Brody? We talking good energy. We talking good spirituality, man, and stuff like that, bro. We talking good energy. I kind of, I talked about our conversation that we had the other day about Jesus and how you was trying to drill that into me, but it wasn't the name. You was more of talking about that spirit and that energy, but right now we talking, I told you about the lives that we hold. I want you to come on here one of these days, bro.
You want me to do what?
Goodbye. Goodbye. Hey, goodbye. But yeah, that's one of my brothers. I gotta get on your live though, sis. I gotta come on. Look, I was scared the day we came to your house. I hate using that word, but I don't mind. I don't mind being honest about being fearful.
Yeah. You gotta embrace the emotion, no matter what it is. You have to embrace it, because when you embrace the emotion, whatever it is, and you get it on off of you, you can freely operate. You can freely move. You can freely go. So whatever it is, scared, nervous, afraid, embrace it. Embrace it.
It's like, damn, I'm finna be on Lady Lexus live, and the other people finna know who I am. I done went viral for some of the stupidest shit. I'm actually the 6'9" before 6'9" even hit. You know, I've just changed.
Yeah.
I've evolved so much. I love where I'm at now. But I was nervous. I'm like, dang, I'm feeling
And you had your quick snippet and you said, hi y'all.
bye. Because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready yet. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for them to know the real me yet. I don't know how many people really know me for my genuineness. A lot of people know me for my passion. They think that my aggression, I mean, my passion is aggression or emotion, but it's really passion. I'm very passionate about my respect, about my music, about my craft, about my friendship, about who I love, my family. Anything attached to me, I'm passionate about. So I was nervous, dude. Again, you a fucking lady Lexi. Whenever you get done, you still You I don't care what nobody say. You was one of the hus before it was hus. You was a him. You know what I'm saying? You was him
before. Praise God.
Yeah, I understand. He called me Yakashi 6'9". Hey, bro, I gotta be honest on how I got here. And again, that's why I said I didn't take advantage of the platform because I didn't want to be considered the freak dude or the troll. I knew deep down inside in my soul that is not what I want to be known as globally. So with that spin, this is where I'm going. Freddie Gibbs is our global star right now. Michael Jackson is dead and gone. He will always
shout out to Freddie. Shout out to Freddie.
With the antics that's going on with Freddie, do you feel like does that put like a gray cloud over us? Another one, because we already, when somebody asks where I'm from Gary, Indiana. I'm from GI. They ain't even gonna fuck with you. They not finna try you. They not gonna play you. You can use your location card. Do you feel like this is putting another hover, even maybe a one that's worse than the one we've had in the past? Because now we can be tried, or we're considered a certain type of artist if we make it.
I don't feel that it's putting a hover. I just feel that he's human. Okay. Just like I'm human. Just like you human. And we all go through human error, human trial, human disappointment, human letdown, human whatever we go through as a human. And I believe that we as individuals, if we just continue to operate fully in who we are, how we are, that takes the dark cloud away. Because your light begins to shine in a way it diminishes everything else that was negative or everything else that was this or that. But he's human, you know, because it could be me. It could be you.
So he get a pass.
You know?
So he get a pass.
Yeah, he get a pass.
See, he that's why I gotta grow.
He get a pass. You know why he get a pass? What? He get a pass for whatever. And I'm not speaking on whatever allegations are or whatever. That ain't where I'm at.
Not on the spready. You're not on the spready cheeks. You just
let's get this perfectly clear. He gets a pass with me because of his creative works. How he never stopped grinding. However he got to the top to get to the top. Guess what? He at the top. You understand what I'm saying?
However,
no, not however, but sticking on the fact that he grind his way to where he is. He grind his way, meaning you were not deterred musically. You were not deterred in your creativity. You were not deterred by the comments and the slander that people said about you. No matter what you came up against, you kept your ass going on the ground. You kept your ass affixed to whatever it is. And in that process, hell, you went through hella things. You went through a lot of things, a lot of bad decisions, wrong choices, hurting people, whatever your thing was. But he get a pass with me because he didn't stop. And he didn't let obstacles and things that he encountered allow him to stop. That's why he get a pass. He get a pass because he's human. Because the same grace that I would be looking for, same grace, that's the same grace that I'm willing to give. But what I respect about it ultimately is the hustle and having enough hustle in yourself to no matter what you face or come up against, you are still focused on achieving your goal. You are still focused on obtaining the prize. You are still focused on walking in your calling. You understand what I'm saying? That's why. Let me make that clear. That's why the pass is allowed. That's why.
I don't necessarily agree with it, but that ain't my business. That ain't my life. but I respect it
Absolutely.
as a businessman. It's
Yeah.
very similar to, I used to didn't like 50 Cent. I didn't like 50 Cent simply because he told Ja Rule down, and then he went and basically started doing what he did Ja Rule for and made
Yeah.
a living. But it was a
Yeah.
business strategy. No matter the strategy, I don't agree with
Yeah.
it, but he was able to make a living. So I just
Yeah.
figured I always ask about Gibbs and his antics
Yeah.
because I mean nobody else has made it to that platform yet. I know I
Yeah.
heard about an Indiana artist getting signed to one of these labels out here. I was supposed to do my due diligence and write that down because I feel like it's my job to let others know that we got it. When we had what was the guy named JC TJ, or what he signed with Murder Inc., Irv Gotti and them. This was a while back. I don't think that deal is still going on, but even when that young man got signed, I felt like it was my business to let people know we got artists and entertainers that's getting signed. But
Yeah.
when people make it from Gary, most don't want to publicly say they done made it now.
Yeah.
We talked about this just a little bit.
We
because
talked about it last night.
we don't get the
And
appreciation
why don't people want to claim it? Why?
because they wasn't getting claimed before they made it. It was no
What we
love.
talking about? What we talking about? That's
So
why.
how do you change that narrative? Like how do, as leaders, as those who we want people to start doing that, even if it's not for us but for others? Because I know you're like man, I don't really feel like I need these people to support me anymore because they go to the people that genuinely are going to do it, and my wave is unstoppable. But how
Yeah.
do we change the narrative? What do we do? What are we talking
I got
about?
one word, mindset. We change the narrative by changing our mindset. Thinking differently. When we begin to think differently, we will operate differently. When we begin to operate differently, we'll produce different fruit. Change the mindset. Change your mind. And it is not a request.
It's not a request. It's not asking. We're telling you.
Asking.
Change
Change your mind. It's our mindset. Our mindset.
Because we set. It's set. Your mind is set. It's set. Like you've been through so much. The bloodline been through so much. It's a generational curse. So you got to go into it knowing that all odds is bet against you, even if it's just on some health shit. I know a lot of folks have been saying to me, shit, boy, if you losing weight or you looking fit, you working out, I ain't doing none of that shit. I'm just eating different. I'm thinking a little bit different. I did have a bad week. Sunshine was definitely reaching out. I had a couple people that reached out, but beyond that, I do a whole different type of lifestyle. So you see my skin glowing. It's because I'm changing my mindset. It's a process. It's
when you
it's a
change
game of
your
force.
mindset, you're gonna change your intake on what you digest, your food. You're gonna change your mindset on what you hear. My ears will not be a garbage disposal for you to come dump your shit in. My ears will not be that. They will not be made for that. You'll change your ears and what you intake. You'll change your speech and what you begin to speak, and you'll be more conscious of the words coming out of your mouth. But you have to change your mindset.
Read more.
Absolutely.
Question everything. Doesn't mean question it to not believe it, but question it just to go research it more and to know it's true. And that goes with everything. Health, the body. Start reading on the body, the brain, how these things function. Just it's just deeper than the what they say, the surface. You got to go to the core.
Yeah. You got to
Even
do it deep.
the words we speak of ourselves. So every time we do our live on Wednesday, my co-host BK, you got nails. Do you do your nails often? Real quick before I say that, make sure I remember that. But
I got some little nails on, but my girl is coming on the show soon. She does nails. I don't do my own nails, but I like them real short because I gotta kind of function a little bit.
That's what BK do as well. So I'm gonna make sure she sees something. But that was what you say. Into the words we use, you got to know what these terms and what they was created for. What is the ground word? Like she was telling me that nice, come to find out, nice means being foolish. Although we use it different now, When you say certain shit, you need to know these words because you cast the spells over yourself. They've used a lot of the things that we used to use to get through slavery or before those times, and they've turned it on us to make it think that it's bad. Everybody don't practice voodoo. That don't mean you got to or don't, but voodoo was once something positive, considered medical doctrine and stuff like that. So that's what my live's about. I know your lives is about encouraging folks. Matter of fact, tell me what your lives are about so we got a full understanding before we get up out of here. What are you going to see?
All you're going to see over there is building, motivating, and encouraging, period. If you're not doing that, you can't come over here.
Can't
That's
come
all
over
coming out over there.
What are we talking
can't come
about?
over there. What we talking about? You better stay over there where you at. You can't come over here. Building, motivating, and encouraging. That's all coming up off of that. That's it. That's all. What is it to talk about?
Well, he said books are others' Let me pull that back up. Books are others' history. Real, and I agree with you, but you need to know others' history to understand what you're dealing with outside of you and yourself. They say we are avatar, whatever. And I possibly believe that our spirit is just moving in this physical form, but they all come from a bloodline of people just like us, of great and horrible people. You want to know what people are possible and capable of. You want to know what they thought of you. So you got to read these books. Some of these books are bullshit, but you don't know that until you read them and ingest them. The hairs on your skin and stuff will start to stand up when shit is true. I say this often. You got certain signs and symbols on your body that let you know what's real and what's fake. Now, if you ignore them, that's on you. So you got to read, bro.
And we always got to keep in mind that we're beautifully and individually made, created in our own way. Your platform is necessary. My platform is necessary. Keish Kasha show platform is necessary. The Bim Bam show, that ain't one. I just made it up just talking. But whatever, you know what it is? It's somebody taking the initiative to get out and doing whatever is on the inside of them. All these platforms are necessary. It ain't one because she talking about church or she talking about God or she talking about building up and he talking about voodoo, whatever. Guess what? It is what's inside of you that is coming out is going to help someone, educate someone, bless somebody's mind to change. All of these are necessary. But what I will tell you and suggest to you, stay in your lane. Whatever it is you do what you do. Stay in your lane and do what you do.
Be genuine to self. Like, don't be, you see Lex saying some and you like, oh, I want to talk like that. It may not be easy to talk like that. Again, everybody not even to be in the camera. Everybody's not a salesman. Everybody. And you don't
know what it took Lex to talk like this. You don't know what it took Lex to get right here, to be up here to motivate, build, and encourage. I had to go through a lot of my life to be able to give something out. Because one thing for sure and two things for certain, I ain't gonna open up my mouth if I ain't experienced it. If I ain't talked, if I ain't been through it. This live is not what I heard. This live is what I lived and what I lived every day of my life. And what we talking about. And if I can't pour out of me what I done been through to help somebody else, what am I doing? They need to cut the show, cut the broadcast. Cut the show. Right.
And that's why I'm at with it. When it's genuine and organic, that's what it's about. All that other shit gonna come. The numbers, the money, the materialistic shit, all that's gonna come when it's genuine. It's about being happy. You preserving others, you helping them build, encouraging them to do differently. Because
you could be talking about Scooby-Doo. If you giving me an education lesson in it, I'm tuning in. I went to see Mario Brothers with my son last weekend. And I always look for the lesson. Even though it was a kid's movie, it was a lesson to learn. And in Mario Brothers, Mario and Luigi, they had a business. They had a business for a long time. It was a plumbing company. And their business could never get off the ground. They was calling. The town was laughing at them, shaming them, shading them. They could never get up. They got their first call. They was excited. Went to the job, messed it up like no other. But the town got in a havoc where they needed them services. They saved the town. I say all that to say this. I don't care how long your dreams ain't operating, how you don't seem like you're going to get there, you're going to reach it, that you ain't near the finish line. Keep going. It will pay off. Do you know what matters? You know what determines that? You. your drive, and what you believe. And all you need to believe do is continue to believe in yourself and to continue to go forth in what you know you are called to do and exactly who you are, the way you are. They couldn't get that little business off the ground for nothing. That little business, they got their first phone call after years. And when they got to the job, they messed it up. But they was put in another position from everything that they had learned. Everything that they had learned up until now and applied it. Saved the town. Booming. Business got the booming. Everybody calling them. What's up? What we talking about now? You was shaming me then, laughing at me then because the business wasn't off the ground. Now what? What we talk about?
No, that's
Stay true to you.
It's
that's
really
my
funny.
That's my final word.
Stay
true. Stay true. Stay true to you. Stay true to you.
You true, and the fact that you can take that out of the Mario Brothers movie, and I did notice all that, but just to make that analogy for others to be like, you know what, dang, you right. Every movie has one of those. Every movie has a lesson, and it's definitely all based on some type of reality. You also got to. That's why you got to start digging deep. Yeah,
and you got to be looking for the lesson, because let me tell you something. If your mindset is changed, you always looking for something great. Let me tell you something. Let me let you in on a little secret. I'm always looking for something great to happen to me and for me. I'm looking for it. Like if you're looking for your keys or you're looking for your purse or your wallet, I'm always looking for something good to happen to me. Why would not? Why should not?
Because of that reason, does it happen more often? Like because of
that reason, it happens more often. You know why? Because I'm looking for it and I'm expecting it with a great expectation. So when you go into a thing looking for something, expecting a great expectation, and you putting in the work behind it, you ain't got nothing to produce for fruit. So, what we talking about?
With that said, I don't full time. I have my time. I probably doubt myself more. And if you out there doubting yourself like I do, and you still winning, you already know the secret to success, and you ignoring it, and you can't blame nobody but yourself. You gotta take accountability. Put your big boy shorts on, big girl shorts on. Let that shit that day happen, and get back to it. Get back into your mojo, your glow. Yeah, it's real. She says she expects that shit. She expects it like to breathe air, like to be able to get up and walk out of bed. I don't do that, and you just lit little furnace in my little spirit, like you fucking up. Boy.
Eric Thomas said best. He said, "When you want this thing as bad as you want to breathe, as bad as you want to breathe, you gotta want it. You gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe, because you know you can't hold your breath for that long when you're dead. You gone, right? Right. You gotta what you're doing." And what you're after, what you're obtaining to seek and walk into the full calling of who you is, why you purposed on this earth, you gotta want it to the point to where you want to breathe. Like you grasping for your air when you can't breathe. That's how bad you gotta want it.
I agree. You gotta do more than talk about it. You got, even when you don't want it, you gotta want it.
If it was so easy, y'all, if it was so easy, don't you think everybody be doing it? If it was so easy, don't you think everybody would be doing it?
That's a fact.
So when you have something in you that's great, continue to nurture it and keep going forth in it, because it will manifest. Faithful is he who brought you to it, is going to complete the good work. The gifts are irrevocable. They can't be taken. They can't be taken. You can hinder them, but they can't be taken. So what we're talking about, go ahead and succeed. Do everything it is that you need to do to continue to motivate yourself, encourage yourself, all that. And win. It's really that simple. We make it difficult by the things that we go through in life, by the challenges that we're faced up against, by life circumstances and situations that hit us that we don't expect. But guess what? What happens is they're gone. They're gone. We can't keep focusing on what's gone. We got to focus on what's ahead. It don't matter what happened or what you did. All that matters is what you going to do right now.
Right. My girl, you can't fix a lot of stuff. Some situations can't be fixed. You can't, that Kool-Aid that's spilt, you can't put back in that pitcher and drink it. You can only wipe it up and move on. You know?
What we gonna do right now, baby? That's all
I
that
find
matters. And,
myself thinking about, oh shit, I have to stop that. Like,
and it's not to say that you can't think about old things, because old things do come up. But what's very important is that you take those old things and you process them healthy. You process them, take them on, process them, process the emotion, the way that it made you feel, or the way that what it does to you, process it. And then you can be able to move on. So we don't want to suppress it. We want to embrace it and process it so that we can go on in a healthier way. Because we're going to have these things that come up all the time. Don't shy them out and shut them down. This is what happened. This is my life. It's your life. What we talking about?
It don't stop. Even if...
No, it don't stop. It's some more stuff.
We can end it on this note. So I ain't doing this no more, but I kept asking myself, like, if you just stop and you try to be a regular person and you go get a job and you work a 9 to 5, you're still going to deal with an obstacle. It may not be an obstacle of whatever's going on with the status of building this and making this a bigger platform, but you'll deal with getting to work or learning the job or whatever. It's going to be something. So no matter what, it's always going to be something. It's just like, is it worth it? Whatever is worth it, then you go for it. You know your worth. Yeah. You know how much pain you can endure. You really don't, but you do. You know the limit. You think you think you can hit. And then if you hit it, if you work hard enough to hit it, you fuck around and find out you can expand over that limit and you got a bigger threshold.
Yes.
And that's why conversations like this needed.
When you're going through these things, they're building something, my guy. They're building your strength, your character, your patience, your integrity. They're building your temperance, your humility. So when we're going through these things and these life lessons and these trials that come upon us, embrace them. They're producing some things in you. And without the reproduction, how can you bear the fruit? What we talking about? You got to go through it, but you also have to be able to embrace it and deal in it in a way that allows you to move forward, in a healthy space. At all costs, protect your peace. At all costs, protect your peace. If anything disturbs your peace, cut it off.
Hey Larry, man, we appreciate you, bro. Like, just your opinion and comments, it keeps a heavy flow. So as much as we helping you, you helping us become who we want to be.
Absolutely.
I guess my lives I keep saying it more about building others up, but the more and more I notice, I'm building myself up as I do these lives.
Absolutely. Because anytime you give a word, you have to be then received it for yourself. Where you think it's coming from, my guy? If it's coming out of your mouth and coming out of your belly, you had to be then received it first. What we talking about? Yeah,
and I'm with that. So I want you to come one of these Wednesdays. I got Danielle Phoenix Lee gonna be on this Wednesday whenever, because I can have as many people on here. That's what I'm saying. We need to chop it up a little later this week about the production, figure out the days and the setup. I could help, be a good help, because you got a good thing going with a little more addition.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I will take you up on that. Thank you so much.
I recognize what Gary has. Gary has so much talent. We got talent.
Yes, we do.
We
so much of it.
Organized talent, but we got talent.
Yeah, but we got talent. Yes, we do. There go a new show right there. There go a new show. Gary Got Talent.
Gary Got Talent.
Gary Got Talent.
GGT. We the host though. We the host though. We already put our bid in. We the host. We don't got to perform. We don't do none of that.
Yeah.
I want you to come on whenever if you ain't doing nothing. You let me know. I send you the invite. It's every Wednesday at 9 Central Time. It's Gary time 9, 10 o'clock our time.
Okay.
And whatever, you know how to find me.
Is that AM or PM?
PM. We do PM, and then I do randoms on other days like Fridays and stuff like that. So
okay.
We get your shit going, get you on that YouTube platform, because that's where it becomes global.
Yes,
Your local
absolutely.
following, if done right, your local following should make you go through the roof. If done right, if we pushing that, hey, as many people as love to hear Lex, we need the others to hear Lex. We need y'all to support, push, and let's help Brand make this a household name, just like everybody else.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you, God.
So
yeah, I'm all in, Worthy. Thank you for having me on today. I was off work today, so thank you.
I ain't know nothing. I'm finna get to these clothes. I got a client that's gonna pull up shortly. I'm gonna give them their custom fit, and I'm finna get to it. Thank you. This conversation definitely is keeping my vibrations going up high instead of low. I'm back.
You're welcome. And thank you for everyone that tuned in today. Whatever y'all do, y'all just keep doing it by faith. If you got to do it nervous, scared, afraid, shaking, just do it. Just do it by faith. You will reap a reward. You will, but you have to do it by faith. And you got to take the first step to do it. And the step starts with you. You got to do it. I love and appreciate y'all. Tune in with me every Sunday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. Doing it by faith with your girl, Big Lex. And that's all I got to say. Flex Gang, let's go. Flex Gang, let's go.
Thanks, Lex. Really
You're welcome, bro. God bless you.
God bless you. So as y'all can see, I had a guest today, Friday. Good feminine energy in the building. Big Lex, also known as Lady Lexus of CCA. Like I said, she is definitely a pillar in my city, a gatekeeper, a legend, a gold, all the above. She does a good thing for our city. On Sundays, I've watched a few of her lives, whether it be about Eddie Melton running for mayor and just being positive and filling us in with stuff, or motivating not only the females but men. I watch for that. Sometimes people do their lives and it's only for one gender, which is cool, but somebody who can motivate and inspire both sides is a jewel. She inspires and motivates me to be a better speaker because I know I have it in me. I just get nervous at times, whether it's my anxiety or I'm thinking too much. But yeah, I enjoyed today's convo. I do want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers that'll be celebrating, the future mothers that'll be celebrating, whatever. My mom, her mom, all my kids' mothers, all the women in general. Some mothers haven't birthed, had the chance or the opportunity to birth physically, but are dope mothers and care for others. That's a jewel in its own. This week was Nurses Week. You see, that's one of my custom nurse shirts in the background. Got a few sales. Been doing pretty good. I took my Shopify down. I seen your comment. Give me 1 second, Larry. I took my Shopify down because I'm aiming to get more personal with my clients and customers and supporters. I want to just get to know you guys better because it's not about money. I'm going to make money. I'll say this over and over again, but it's about building you up, making you feel good. Similar to a barber, you know that feeling you get when you get out that barber chair and you fresh. I provide that same feeling for my clients, customers, and supporters. So with that being said, I like to talk to them, hear their voice, their vibrations. My customs are somewhat a members only type of drip, you know. So again, everybody can't wear it. So if you want to reach out to me, if you want something customized, you can DM me. My number is floating around on every page. It's been my business number for years. Just doing my thing. As an independent artist from Gary, Indiana, let me state that it's not necessarily hard, but it's not easy getting out there, going from being in the streets to being in the street. You can see a lot of those that you grew up with and play with in the sandbox that they won't support you. They'll watch a story. They won't hit heart, thumb. They won't share, comment, but they'll treat a entertainer or celebrity who used to be a regular person that's now a celebrity but really is still a regular person better than you. We got to stop that. In order for that to stop, how we change the narrative, we lead by example. We have leaders like me, Big Lex, and all the other people that I've had on my show, my podcast, my lives. We just sit back, we talk about real life. We talk about what we talk about in closed doors, whether it feel like being not appreciated by those that we entertain on daily, or what we can do to change that narrative. So this shit gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep building up. I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm not gonna be like Big Lex. I'm not gonna be like Syndrome and them. I'm gonna continue to support them and watch them from a distance, and definitely take some of the good things that they do and learn from any mistakes that they may make, Lord forbid. But it's about growth. I'm not going through this situation. I'm growing through it. So that's why I'm not afraid to even publicly talk to friends or tell them when I'm going through something in my head is fucked up. Because if I can't be honest with myself and them, then how can I be honest with the rest of the world? I hate entertainers or creators who really live like this fictitious fake life. I don't like fake music. It's cool. It may make you vibe. It may have a dope beat, but it's nothing like hearing an artist that's just telling you about the struggle or how they got out the struggle and how they up now, or just paint a picture of being an abused child. It doesn't mean that all the music have to consist of this, but once you find an artist like that and you've lived that life and you like genuine, it's just kind of hard to detach yourself from that. So the journey is on that path. That's the wave that I'm on. I'm just giving you the real me. As I've always been that way. Fortunately, I went viral on a few crazy issues that put me in the limelight, and I didn't know how to capitalize on them at that moment. Now I'm taking the time to rebuild my brand as not only a fashion designer, an artist musically, but even a speaker, a teacher, and a student. I haven't reached master level. It'll probably be years. I don't want to put a time limit, but I'm not there yet. But I'm definitely learning, watching shit like 19 Keys, Wall Street Trapper, Yaki Awaken. So it's everything about health, wealth, fitness, mental fitness, all that. I'm gonna keep bringing on leaders from the city until y'all get in tune. That I'm gonna start bringing my celebrity friends and my Instagram friends and whatever new friends I make. I'm gonna constantly keep it real, genuine, tell the truth, no filter. Even when I'm having bad days, that doesn't mean I have a bad life. That goes for you too. You got to go through a bad situation, whether it's a second, minute, an hour. That's not life term. We got to stop claiming it. We got to stop speaking so much negative shit over ourselves. I love to have people who are in tune with the God in them on my show. Some are more in tune with the God in them than I am, and they're more so here to teach me publicly, and I like for others to watch and see that I can be taught, they can be taught. I can listen, because again, the conversation is not. I don't feel like a conversation is just you sitting there listening to somebody. You're not interjecting every now and then. There's a way to interject. Doesn't mean you got to cut them off all the time or every time you disagree. But it's a back and forth, so you can digest that shit. You can really get a grasp of what they saying and some understanding. I watch a lot of YouTube. I read. Motherfucking, you want to know what I'm reading, watching? DM me. That's pretty much it. I'm going to play some more music. Been live for like hour and a half, or maybe play like music for like 30 minutes. Let y'all check out my tunes. They still live on every major platform, so you can search my music, JAYMES Worthy. Again, I do all my production from the back. I'm doing all the button clicking, the changing, sharing, commenting, hitting hard. Fuckers texting me, so bear with me, man. This is gonna go all the way up. Others have had the opportunity to help me build, and they wasn't with this, or they might have seen me in a different light, seen themselves in a different light. It always usually ends in a competitive way, not with me, because I don't compete. I feel like the obsolete don't compete. I'm designed different from the next. I don't think nobody designed like me. I'd rather learn I'm not jealous of people's talents and stuff, and all. So I gotta stop the jealous energy. But I be jealous of certain stuff, like maybe somebody got their mama in a great relationship with their mom or their kids. That's the type of shit I get jealous of. I'm not jealous of no one making it or thriving or being the best version of themselves. I'd rather learn from them and or watch from the sideline and take notes on how to become a better me. I think the relationships that I have with people from my past is probably something that I go through instead of grow through, and I need to grab that bull by the horn and, you know what I'm saying, its nostrils. But that's all steps, baby steps. At least I'm not crawling still. Soon I'll be walking and running, but that comes with everything. That's a whole thing. That's not just how I speak, but that's even the look. That's even the production. You gonna tell, you like how people say they see my growth, whether it be with the woman I chose to get engaged to and get married, or my style, the way it's changed, or how I speak or I approach things. My growth is finna get even crazier. So I like sharing my growth. I like sharing the changes that I've made to better myself, to better my mind state. I also like to share some of the struggles that I still go through, because we're going to struggle regardless. It may be something as simple as struggling with your emotions, maybe stopping you from crossing the threshold of greatness. I think that's something that held me back for a long ass time, whether it be with business partners or some women. My success it's been emotion, so I figured out how to change it from being emotion and turn it into passion. And I won't allow people to tell me what I'm being passionate about and emotional. All of this, you always got somebody think they know you. And that's cool. I'd rather you think you know me than not, right? I mean, you in tune with me because you know me. You in tune, right? Some compete and some complete. Some compete and some complete. Right. Facts, bro. That's a great line. Like, and I'm here to complete people. I want others to complete me. I'm not here to compete against anyone, especially not from where I'm from, man. That seems like you competing with a teammate, because Gary is a team. We're a big team. Even if we don't get along or we don't play together, we're a big team. We all represent each other at the end of the day. We have to understand that, you know, all the artists who can continuously grind, whether they singing or rapping, we represent each other. Anytime someone was to ask me where I'm from as an artist, I say Gary, and if they know another artist from Gary, they'll put me in a box with you and compare me to you, compare us to the next city and shit like that. So we gotta be a great representation, and remember that, man. Embrace it, bro. I'm definitely embracing it, Larry, man. I'm enjoying this journey, bro. Again, it's been hectic for the last couple of days. I even chose to stay home because just how I was feeling, and I felt like a failure. I felt like stopped succeeding, or I lost pace. I just slowed down, and I don't think it's wrong to slow down, but self-doubt start hitting me. I get in that mode, my anxiety's up. I want to sleep more. I get to getting unhealthy, getting to eating fast food and Little Debbie cakes and all that shit. But that's because I'm stopping what I'm usually doing. I'm maybe creating some clothes and watching 19 Keys and Trap Wall Street, and I'm learning about shit that they don't want black people to learn about. And that's keeping my heart pumping and my energy pumping in my brain, and I'm opening up shit. And the second that I get on some other shit, I just got to remember. We got to remember we need daily reminders. You got to stick to your script. I do a live every day. I talk to people. That too, sis, you're right. I got to put that up. Me time. That was very important, to stay at home. But to tell wifey why I was staying home, I felt like I'm not meeting up to my standards. I need to fucking sit and think. And I'm still finna do that. I'm still finna take the time to meditate, clean the house thoroughly, bleach some shit. You know what I'm saying? Sage it, open these windows, pray, meditate, do it again and again and again. Watch some basketball, eat right. Again, I'm drinking coconut water heavy. I figured out what type of healthy foods I need. Apples. I don't have to eat all day. I got to get out more. I got to go hug a tree. I got to go outside. I got to sun gaze more. I do this every now and then, but I got to do it more often. I know what it does for me. I know I'm one of the ones. You know when you chose it. We all chose it. But again, some of us don't understand or don't want to be chose. Some of us know we chose and scared. We got to walk, do it by faith. Right, sis? Do it by faith. Do it by faith. And it's Team Gary all the time, man. I'm like a little renegade from the city, not in a gang way, but just in thought of hero? What is it called? Got hero and the villain. Damn, I don't know. My mind is I'm learning so much new shit that the shit that don't really matter is starting to leave, and I need to grab that. But basically, I'm a Deadpool of the city. Not Deadpool in the sense of bad words, but like the character. I'm go against the grain. You gotta give me proof. I'm a funny guy. You know, bro say it's me versus me, us versus us. Right. It's us versus them. You know what I'm saying? We I mean, not them. Us versus us in the sense, yeah, we only people that's stopping us from getting to them scales. We stopping ourselves from progressing. Then as groups, we're stopping it. We have to understand that we're a group, that we're a conglomerate, no matter how we put it. That's why I was asking Big Sis about how she feel about Freddie Gibbs and his representation of us. Is it a representation of us? So it's because it is, but at the end of the day, it's still a representation of him. And I guess the covering him, Grace is like being understanding that he a human and whatever he doing got going on ain't got much to do with you other than you just got to rap harder. Or you rapping a different light. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna play a couple of music. Hey sis, while you still here, I want to play some music for you. I want to play the track that me and Reggie, Megadon, and Juan Sogutta. I'm putting together a project called MTC Forever. I'm taking my time though. I'm moving at an Indiana pace. But because I ain't got no majors backing me. This shit costs money. We all know from Indiana, if you're doing this music, it really costs money. But I want your feedback before you go. Thinking it's gonna be the intro track. Can you hear it?
Ninja mask, not cause it's Halloween, but I'm from Scary Gary. The type to honk the horn every time I slide past the cemetery. Me and man through throwing signs, but we ain't playing Pictionary. She pissed, she said I got away with the words, but she love my dick, I'm such a dictionary. This shit started with a vision, I guess I am a visionary. I know I'm finna fuck the game, and I ain't thinking missionary. From the back, doggy style, classic shit. I'm on the west now like Snoop now. I will not lie down, it's power in my truth, clown. I been brazy, be good, do great. East side, mob ties, don't know what it is, but it's something in that suitcase. Wise guy, but still fresh as death, matching my shoelace. Cameraman can't take the shit, can close up, I ain't talking two-face. Scope on that thing, in case you need your mouthwash. Ask about me, mythical creature, I'm something like a Sasquatch. Two-strap, Oshkosh, east side. Holding my peace, throwing up the peace sign.
Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us, we ain't hard to find. Mob ties from the east side. Still twisting fingers, still throwing signs.
Hey,
mob ties from
real
the
life
east
though.
side. A friend of yours is a friend of mine. Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us, we ain't hard to find.
I'm so east side with it. This M-Town business.
This thing knocking like a Kingdom Hall witness. Forever how we living. Y'all mad, y'all live it. Lame hating nigga, that's what it's giving. Green Mustang, I'm feeling like a menace. Few stumbles, but we ain't even tripping. Just a Marshalltown nigga with a nice flow. Doper than that white that's in your nostrils. Gospel.
Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find. Mob ties from the east side. Still twisting fingers. Still throwing signs. Mob ties from the east side. A friend of yours is a friend of mine. Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find.
Making these bands just like I'm Flash. Talking milliseconds fast. Make them babies take a bath. Only 20-second half. Make a dime with a drum and extended mags. A bitch don't make me mad. Me and the mob, we feast together. My peeps got beef, he break me half. Say they step and slide like we do on the east. Don't make me laugh. They be shaking it down. We pull up on their street. I hate to brag. Until a bitch stay all on my dick. I told her push up and wear that pink gown. I ran it up, but I fucked around. I got stuck and now I can't even get out. Damn, hitman on his way to the ICU. He's so courageous. Don't move, you test the patience of Umberto Anastasia. Lucky Luciano, Miss Asia, them my neighbors. Say my nigga Gotti name me Reginelli like he made me.
Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find. Mob ties from the east side. Still twisting fingers. Still throwing signs.
I thought it was open, but y'all can hear me now. So I'm from Marshalltown, which most don't know. I'm from the east side. I grew up with Reggie, Juan, Dewan, LaTroy, all of them. Then my brothers. Like I grew up in an era where things was different. Everybody knew everybody's mother. Everybody knew the last name of the family that's moving in. We all played, went to school together. It's crazy how times have changed now. But as an artist, I wanted to recreate that feeling that the big homie KD used to provide for my hood, for us as artists, as a creative. You know, he was the first guy to cut my hair and put a dope design. I went to school, got suspended for that, but I remember those times, which is very nostalgic, retro. I want to recreate those. So I talked to KD. He was like the first person to push me to do music. This is where I learned majority of what I'm doing now. And I always give Big KD homage. That's my big uncle, my big brother. I stayed with him when I was homeless. Like, for real. I'm little Jamie from Marshalltown, Kim's son, the truck driver's son. So, yeah, I'm working on MTC Forever. And that I want that to propel my music into a pinnacle. I'm already considered like one of the ones from the city, but I want to be one of the ones in real life. So that's what I'm pushing towards, along with learning and teaching folks. So yeah, that's what I wanted you to. I need a piece of that empty. Let me know, man. Let me know, sis. You let me know. I will send you a track. Say less. But yeah, that's why I'm dropping MTC Forever. And then I'm working on, right in between that, I'm working on a lot of music. I'm working on live from the dojo. You know, I've changed my name from James Worthy to Worthy the Surf Ninja 219 for many reasons. I'm gonna play something for y'all from that. I mean, it's really done, but I'm always working, I'm always recording. This doesn't stop. So I'm gonna play this. Give me some feedback if you hear. If not, I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm gonna finish this live out to where it's at 2 hours. I got 13 minutes, so I'm gonna play about 13 minutes worth of music. Shout out to I'm gonna run this back, but shout out to China man. Real dope producer from out here, man. Like I said, man, shout out to China, man. Real dope producer out here, man, and work with everybody from Future to YSL to just a lot of people, man. A lot of people. I ain't the name dropping ass nigga anyway, but I appreciate him. The hospitality. We created a friendship, man. That man, my brother, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate, bro. I'm gonna have to tag him for the folks that don't know him, but yeah, he may do a lot of my production, 90% of my beats, 100% of my production. And I'm enjoying it. Everything's organic. So man, this is coming next too. So since this verse open, But it just, you know what, that Blessed track.
I got that work. Cause you know my government. That don't mean you know who you fucking with. Cause I be on other shit. My bloodline part of the covenant. Under a howl at the moon like a lichen. Hit your little boy with thunder and lightning. Cause I heard you and your crew don't like me. Fuck you won't do, nigga, fight me. Stick on me, shit, dare you to try it. We loud, bitch, loud, hell loud. Ain't nothing about me quiet. I get to the bag just to fuck up and check it. My bitch from the back with my hands run up. Then it's back to the. Depend how I'm speaking, it is who I am. Depend how I'm speaking, they could be fam. No matter what, I am. Goddamn, get left cause your money ain't right. Homeless mornings with them hungry nights. County blues, dirty white on whites. Boys swinging toys, ain't talking about Fisher Price. Pressure bus pipe, now this shit made it diamond.
Yeah, this shit made it
I've been grinding. Need a paper to finish my assignment. My wheels been turning, they needed alignment. Doing fashion now, I'm a designer. On the plane, I'm checking the climate. Can't fuck with niggas, yeah, they be telling. Same nigga done called you your brother. Try to sit down, have dinner with your mother. Try to lay dick in your baby mother. Just the tales of a motherfucker hustler. Lay it on them thick, peanut butter. Everything wavy. When you fuck with the ninja. Sir, that's what they calling me now. Yeah. Cause you know my government. Tell me you know who you fucking with. Cause I be your other shit. My bloodline part of the covenant. Under a howl at the moon like a lichen. Hit your little boy with thunder and lightning. Cause I heard you and your crew don't like me. Fuck you won't do, nigga. Aight.
Yeah, man, I've been working. I got you probably gonna hear these over and over again as I do my lives and shit like that. You'll hear these, but what I got 10 more minutes, so I probably got 3 more tracks to play that I can play. I ain't gonna go over my 2 hours. I'm like I said, I gotta get back to it, clean the house, get my meditation in, get out, get some sun. I'm gonna hug a tree or two today. I'm working on me, get back to me so I can be a better provider, a better teacher, a better everything. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna play for y'all next 10 minutes. This is one of my favorites. This is not gonna go on it. I still like to keep it organic, hip hop culture, jacking for beats. I'm still at. I've always loved this beat by Kanye West, so I end up doing something to this. Y'all give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Check these comments. Check these comments.
It's like the more you give them, the more they think of you less. Start for what? The weight of the world on my shoulder, nigga, I flex. Not really a drinkable focus, smoke for the stress. But from time to time, you might catch me taking piss to neck. I call it drowning my soul.
What? For real? That's classic.
I held my breath in cannonball when others were scared to dip they toe in. Wasn't cool doing poetry, cool and turn my points to flows then. And kidding as a kid, I was going in on grown men. Known men and I was unknown then. A small guy, small fry, I stood like 4 fin. Combinated with the strap, roll with the 4 fin. On that head all times, Napoleon complex. They take what I say out of context. I'm 100 on 10. Before I take me out, nigga, I'm going in. It's strange, you only see this rage out of a gauge. Out the gun rage, bad temper, working on it since a young age. I'm that nigga, been pinched by Kim at church under Sunday sun rays. As the older ladies congregate and they throw shade, bigger than that first lady's hat. Only to catch her, that pretty girl sitting in the back. Parallel park on this west, leaving yay on this track. Train a dog, working hard to train my thoughts. Cold as ice is on the hunt, the catcher won't be caught. Prices, priceless, this shit can't be bought. Had to touch the fat bitch to know that shit was hot. You live and learn, but I got burnt until I got taught. Meditating hard now to figure headaches. Had to move to the A just to get some better headspace. Alive with the scissors, figure to cut off the dead weight. Marathon shit, RP nip, this ain't no leg race. Relay shit, the whole team running with sticks in. Got the pole on me like a young nigga fishing. Nigga stolen me, should've used my intuition. That nigga told me, damn, shouldn't have put him in my business. The game's relentless. Success is the only way I'll get my revenge shit. And when I end this, it'll be relentless. Success is the only way I'll get my revenge. You hate when the sun shines, but love the rainy days. Bunch of fake OGs giving Lonzo vibes like from the movie Training Day. They say they love you rise, joy vibes, they won't see you fade away. God gave me a voice, so they give me no choice. Shit, I'm trying to make a way.
Except for those around me, you ain't been blessed to know about me. Exceptional, but expect to go professional. Except for those around me, you ain't been blessed to know about me.
Real always prevail. Trap.
So yeah, I'm constantly recording. I got 7 minutes left. You know, I'm play some more music. If you like what you hear, you can search my music under JAYMES Worthy. I've stepped more on the clothes fashion side since I moved out here, which has been a big blessing. Everybody know I done got engaged, but if you don't know, I got this badass Creole from Louisiana to boot. Big fine baddie with an attitude. No, she a Gemini, she had birthday this month. But I just been blessed overall. So as I take my journey, I am going live, I'm podcasting, I'm dropping content, I'm creating, but I'm creating organically and keeping it genuine so those who come from where I come from can learn from my mistakes, maybe not make some of the mistakes I made, do some of the shit I didn't do, take some better chances, and also teach others. I didn't get this. Again, this is some of the things that I yearned for coming up in the game. And maybe the 1-2 time I did, because B, I always shout out Billboard B, like he was a big influence when it comes to where I'm at or my drive, and it just didn't work out, maybe because I was just a little younger at that time. But it's like got other shit to say, whatever. It's like, and I just want to be a great example. I'm not able at this point to be a great example to my kids for whatever reason, so it's on my spirit to just do more and be more, and then that's what I'm doing. So this is some of the music I've recorded. Fuck with me. I'm finna probably take my ugly mug over here. My client should be pulling up shortly to get their outfit, and I'm finna get back to work. I love y'all. I appreciate everybody that tuned in with me, that tapped in. I see the shit. I ain't a black king shit. All love, bro. All love, bro. I appreciate you. All love, Larry. Like I said, bro, I appreciate you. You help us help you and vice versa. Like it's a build up thing, bro. It's a village. B, what's up? How you feeling, sus? How you feeling? I just did like a little feminine energy Friday, female takeover. Big sis, Lady Lexus jumped in here. We talked a bit about politics, Eddie Melton, her journey, her music. She definitely was in this motherfucker motivating and everything. I'm just playing some music for the last 3 minutes. I got a client finna pull up from Indiana to pick up their clothes. I'm finna cleanse my house more, do some saging, smudging a little bit, little bleaching, mopping, etc., etc. So I'm just playing music. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, I don't know. I just, I know it's Mother's Day weekend. I kind of figured you probably be chilling or doing your own thing. It's never a must that you gotta go, especially on the random days. As long as I got your help on Wednesdays, but I apologize. Next time I make sure I let you know. But it was like it was really a random live. Sis had free time and we just got it in. But we're gonna do another one. We was able to definitely good energy. Oh man, sis, again, my bad. I did think about it. I thought I tagged you because I spoke your name a few times, and I also said I waiting on you to pop up. But again, you know how I be operating. My motherfucking ADHD get to moving. I'm pressing them buttons. I'm pressing the button, trying to make sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting the comments and to charge my mind, not my heart, sis. Wait, did I? Okay. Oh, but I definitely did mention you and your business. So I told her you're gonna send some nails. I gotta stop telling people that. But she definitely has a platform where we can use, cross brand, use her brand. So I told her that you would send her some if you with it. But we definitely spoke about you. I talked about you quite a bit. Told her about my co-host. What we do and what we provide on our platform and our mission. I'm finna go, so finna get off of her. We're just making sure I hit that 2-hour mark. I've got a client finna pull up. Oh yeah, that note too high. You didn't get it, but I'm also talking to wifey back and forth. I don't know though, sis. You know how we go. You know how we get. We can definitely do another live, maybe tomorrow or Sunday morning. We could tune in, and I've been taking hella notes lately. So about our podcast, let's pick a day where we sit and talk for about an hour and we get this shit together. Just angles and everything. I'm finna get off here. I love you. Love everybody else that tuned in. I appreciate y'all. Hit me up if you need me, sis. I look like my daddy. I love it. I love it.